My memo tonight is about ukarimu, a giving hand. I start by mentioning two names, 15-year-old Brian Nyamachi and his 14-year-old sister Mercy Bunareli. Tonight, these young Kenyans have huge smiles on their faces, thanks to your generosity, dear Kenyans. The two are getting ready to join their colleagues in Form 1 3 weeks later, but to begin the journey of fulfilling their dreams. After their story was highlighted here on Citizen TV, we were overwhelmed by the responses, with Kenyans stretching their hands to help them. Their school fees for the next 4 years all paid for, as well as money collected for any other requirements. Good job, Kenyans. Now, the government recently gave a directive to chiefs and sub-chiefs to conduct a mop-up and take all those children still at home to school. But the government is not providing the other personal effects the children need. As much as it wants all children to be in school, they just can't walk to school without uniforms and personal effects. Now, this is the Chiefs camp in Mukuru, Kwanjenga. There are over 100 children here. They are stuck at home, unable to afford to go to school. Our team met 10 of them, and the same thread runs through. All of them are from single-parent homes. Most fathers left them to fend for themselves. These are families living on the bare minimum, just surviving. Most of the mothers wash clothes or hawk goods to make ends meet. These children did so well in the exams, some gained admission to national schools, but with no benefactors, they just stayed at home. Some of them even ready to repeat Class 8, hoping for a better outcome next year. The government says it has subsidized tuition fees. This is appreciated. However, in most cases, the other costs are much higher than the school fees. In fact, there are some children here who have not even bothered to go for their calling letters. There's no point, they say. And then there is Rurigi Secondary School in Wasingishu County. Doing something so unique and heartwarming, this school accepts school fees in forms of goods and services. A parent who is a carpenter can render his services to the school, and his child's fees is sorted. Another parent who's a farmer can bring maize as payment for school fees, while another provides firewood and does not have to worry about any other form of payment for his child to study comfortably. This initiative has resulted in an increase in the number of students who are joining the school. Kudos. Now there's the student who went to school with a cockerel, Ama Ajogo, hoping that the school he was admitted to would accept it as payment for him to join. It is the only form of payment that he and his mother have. Now, these instances paint a picture of a much bigger problem in this country. Kenya's spirit of helping raises fundamental questions about the inequalities we have. What about those children in the villages whose cases have not been highlighted? How does it play out for them out there in the shadows of our national life? The lucky few are just that, very few. Yes, there are bursaries, both private and government ones, but they are still not enough. The government needs to do more to help these students who, in all fairness, did what they were expected to do, which was someni kwa bidii, attained impressive marks, and got admission letters to good schools, only to have the rug pulled out from under them and all their dreams dashed. That is my memo.